I stood on the side of the stage with my heart in my mouth, and a legend came to life above the roaring of the crowd. On that night back in '94, the spotlight blinded me. When he said hello, I almost fell right to my knees.
Gina Jeffries, some people will be out there saying, you need a note. Where have you been?
I have a really good excuse. We had a child, and he's now 16 and a half, and I tried touring a little bit when he was young, and he'd cry when I'd leave. Now he's all grown up and doesn't care if we're here or not, but he's the reason. We just decided to stay home and raise him, and just to give him a regular life and not drag him around the countryside, and to, never miss a footy game and tuck him into bed every night and all those things. So he's the reason. His name's Jackie.
Isn't that beautiful?
I think the thing is you never get those years back when they're little. It's quickly they're grown up. All of a sudden he's 16 and a half and very independent, and I'm really glad. And I was lucky enough that I could do that. I didn't stop. I didn't just quit work completely and do nothing. I set up a business where I teach songwriting and mentor young up-and-coming artists and singing and all that sort of stuff. So it's been busy, but now I'm back to more, what I feel like I know what I'm doing. Getting on the stage.
I know a few years ago you introduced us to The Apprentices. That was a project that you guys had going for a while. It must be exciting to be able to mentor young people as well.
It's really exciting to watch them develop, and it's just nice. I didn't have anything like that when I was young, and I just made all my mistakes very publicly, and I think it's just nice if you can just give little bits of advice and guide them into just helping in some way, and I've had people like the winner of The Voice and in a couple of years ago, and a young guy who won Australia's Got Talent. I've got some kids now. Well, Max Jackson, who was part of The Apprentices, is going to come on tour with me, and she songwrites with me now, and she's got her album coming out, and there's a whole lot of them of my kids that I'm mentoring. Got a lot of great stuff going on, getting like hundreds of thousands of streams for their music and really kicking some goals. So it's been such a joy. I had no idea how much I was going to love doing that, actually.
Over the last couple of weeks, we've featured the new single, Cash. Fair to say that during that song, it's fairly emotional for you talking about that experience. Talk us through the process of writing the song.
Back in 1994, I won Starmaker in 1991, which Keith Urban handed me my award, and I thought, oh, here we go, this is it. And I got a record deal, and I was still singing in a Wednesday night to 3 or 4 people at the most, and making no money, and had my first album finished, but it wasn't the dream that I thought it might be. And then my manager rang me and said, you've just been asked to open for Johnny Cash. And so I went from literally playing to 3 or 4 people a night, just once a week, to every night opening for Johnny Cash to 15,000 people. And to get that opportunity to perform to his fans and country music fans, I could play my original stuff, because when I was playing in that wine bar, I was just doing covers and, not doing any of the original stuff. And it was just such an opportunity. It was really like him saying, here you go, here's an audience for you. And I still have people to this day saying to me, even now, I've got people writing to me on Facebook saying, we saw you in Perth, or we saw you in Brisbane with Johnny, or, that have followed me ever since then. And I was young, I was in my early 20s then. So I'm just so grateful for that opportunity, and I just think to myself sometimes, I wonder what would have happened if I hadn't have had that opportunity. And I just want to really show my gratitude, and I wish I could show it again to him now, but of course I can't. I think I thanked him at the time, but probably not enough.
We're speaking with Gina Jeffries. She's got her brand new album out. It's called Beautiful Tangle. She'll be going on tour later this year, and of course we'll be featuring the new single Cash very shortly. Obviously, so many things have changed over the years.
So it's so different. I'm 51, and the last time I had an album out and bought it at the shop, whereas now it's all the social media, and I just glaze over when they start talking to me about how to do it. I'm learning. I'm getting the hang of it, but now you get the songs on, iTunes and Apple Music and Spotify, and I'm learning all about that. And, people download kind of one song at a time, but we're actually still printing a whole album out with every lyric and the little booklet, and it's got a bonus track. So for people that buy the actual album, you get all the words and who wrote what songs and who I wrote every song with. And I still like to have a physical album, and I think there's still a lot of people out there who still like to have a physical album, though lots of people don't even have anywhere to play it anymore. But certainly the world has changed since I was selling lots of records in the 90s and the 2000s. But I'm getting the hang of it. You know, I've got a 16-year-old who shows me sometimes what to do, and I'm wrapping my head around all the lingo. And I don't know if anyone's following me on social media, but if you go to my Instagram or Facebook, you know, I'm getting there. I'm learning how to do little videos and how to say hi and be a little interactive. Which you have to do. It's quite overwhelming. It's kind of like for any woman who's stepped out to have a baby and raise the kids, and then stepping back into the workforce. It's really scary, and a lot's changed. And I guess that's in every industry.
We could do this all night. We've got so much to catch up on, but time is going to elude us tonight, Gina Jeffries. We spoke about the websites and all of that. People want to find out about the tours, where they can catch up with you, get a copy of that album in person. They can do that.
Yeah, you just go to my website, www.ginajeffries.com.au, or if you're on Instagram or Facebook, that'll all lead you back to that. And we're announcing new tour dates every day. At the moment, we've got a bunch of tour dates announced, and we're touring to 18 months. So every day there's more dates being added. You just got to check out the website. We are heading up to Queensland, definitely, because that's where I come from. It's my favourite part of the world. So we'll be up there early next year. So I'm very, very excited to come and visit you guys.
Well, we look forward to it. The album is called Beautiful Tangle and the single is Cash. Gina Jeffries, all the best, and we look forward to catching up real soon.
Thank you so much for having me.
Cash, money can't buy that time of my life, cash.